Street Fighter time. Gotta get 3 wins. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah. I'll play, sir. Why not? Woo! Fucking roll, baby. Yeah. Come on. Let's roll. Waiting for points. Come on. Let's go. What are we doing? What you doing, dude? Is game broken? Can't do anything right now. Hey! Let's try it again. Can we do it? Look at this guy. This guy's gonna destroy me. Here we go.
The pleasure is mine. Give me your best shot. Round 1. Fight.
Oh shit. Here we go. Oh no. I forgot all of her controls. It's only been a day. Yeah. Dude, I forgot all of her moves already. That's what I get for doing arcade.
Round 2. Fight.
Ah. I gotta start hitting that. That was pathetic. I won though. Try again. I'm just waking up. Shit. Oh, come on. She's kicking my ass. I'm trying to figure out her moves real quick. There we go. Yeah, yeah.
Round 2. Fight.
Hey, oh shit. What I get for clicking on YouTube. It wouldn't let me control the character for a little bit. I might as well just cancel this round. Yeah, so I clicked on a link in YouTube on the right-hand side of my screen, and it took me out of the game. There we go. Nice. Oh shit. Little slap to the face gets the job done. Whoop, whoop. All right, final round here. Oh shit. Woo! That's a good one. Sucks I can't grab them so easily with her. Yeah. There we go. Woo. Oh no, she got me. Good job.
Round 2. Fight.
Damn. Like, how come I couldn't grab her on that? Oh man. This sucks. Oh man, she's just going after me. Come on. What? Nope. Oh shit. No! Good job.
Round 1. Fight.
Alright, so it's a proximity. Shit. There we go.
Round 2. Fight.
Yeah, yeah. I like her, dude. She's fun. Ah, she got me. Oh, she got me again. Good shit, dude. She is kicking my ass in this corner. She almost had me. So fun. Yeah, yeah. Nice, good job. Oh no. Oh, she got me. Fuck. No.
That was a beautiful fight.
Round 2. Fight.
Shit. Woo!
It's been quick.
Oh god. She is destroying me. Fuck. Dude, I need to get good at reading those. She got me. She's so good. I think she got me. Yeah. Ow! Yeah, baby.
Now you know history.
Ouch.
Marisa wins. Round 1. Fight.
One little please.
She saw it. Oh no. Come on. Good shit.
I would love if you took this a bit more seriously.
Round 2. Fight.
Fuck. She got me. This round's hers. Oh, maybe not. Hold on. She got me. I love it. Fuck! I was trying to get my critical art.
That was a beautiful fight.
Final round. Fight.
She got me again. It's crazy, dude. Wow. Christ, dude. Come on. Just trying to get my critical art. Forgot the move. Ooh. Look at that! Look at that! Oh my goodness. All right. It's gonna be the one that that calls it for us. Oh, come on. Dude, how could she not grab him during that? Some of this game is a little off, you know? Fuck, dude. There we go. That's one. Jesus Christ. Gotta kick her in the dick sometimes. Let's go, baby. Woo! Ouch, dude. Sometimes you gotta give it right back. 20 seconds.
Round two. Fight.
Ah, Jesus. She's just so good. Hard to get out of this fucking corner. Ouch. Oh my God. Just let her take it.
That was a beautiful fight.
Fight. Round. Fight.
God, I never hit the button. I gotta start hitting that button. How do you block that? No! God damn it. She got it. Horrible. Dude, I'm doing so bad as her.
Now you know history.
Marisa wins.
If I was Kimberly, I'd be just mopping the floor.
Round one. Fight.
love if you took this a bit more seriously.
Round 2. Fight.
Like, how did it not grab her? Jesus, dude. She's destroying me. Come on, dude. That was so bullshit. Couldn't grab her?
Manon wins.
It's just so weird.
Round 1. Fight.
Come on. Oh shit. I think I have to do it while she jumps.
That was a beautiful fight.
Round 2. Fight.
There we go. She had that long to do it. Jesus Christ. I don't get it. I really don't. Shit. Got me.
Marisa wins.
We're at 50-50.
Round 1. Fight.
It's gotta be like some aerial moves too. Jesus.
To a wonderful battle.
Let's do it, baby.
Round 2. Fight.
Come on. There we go. Christ, dude. She's just like fighting through my moves. Nope. Christ, Nate. She got me.
That was a beautiful fight.
All right, final round. Fuck, dude. Dude, I just can't telegraph that shit. Jesus.
Manon wins.
God damn. 54th, 46.
Round one. Fight.
Christ.
I would love you to play a bit more seriously.
Round two. Fight.
Oh, that was the same time. Fuck you. Oh, shit.
Manon wins.
Woo! All right, 3 wins in a row. Let's go.
Round one. Fight.
She got me, dude. I was trying to do my my combo, but it didn't work.
Round two. Fight.
I was grabbing her. Jesus, dude. Couldn't do shit.
Marisa wins.
What? All right. Must have left. Is what it is. All right, I'm gonna try playing as Kimberly now.
Here comes a new challenger.
DJ. boring ass stage.
Round one. Fight.
Nice. Oh, damn. Nice. Dude, I can never telegraph those. I'm in trouble. Oh shit, DJ's got one of those? That's a problem when you're more than one character in this game. You always forget your moves. And I've never fought DJ before as a actual human. Come on. Christ, dude. Nice. That's such a good move. Jesus.
Kimberly wins.
We'll get it back.
Round one. Fight.
Jesus. He's good at being restrained. Fuck, dude.
Round two. Fight.
What's up, Cold Smooth? Yeah. Throwing paint all over this place, baby. You can do a fake one? I didn't know DJ could fake it. So you make it. You want to see some Splatoon? Here you go. Oh, he blocked it. Come on, do it. Said do it. He did it. God damn it. He got this guy could fucking read me, man. Come on. Yeah, he could fake that shit. Night. Woo. Hey, don't be too surprised. Yeah. Come on. What's up, bud? Come on. God, I can never read that shit. That is such a good move. What? That is some bullshit. That is some bullshit. Here we go. We're back on it. This guy's just too good. Buddy. Hey. There you go. Just does too much. How can I not punish him while he's in the air? So stupid. I can't fucking hit him. Hey, what the fuck? She just stood there. Swear to God, like, you can't guess what the moves are in this game anymore.
Round 2. Fight.
I'm trying to do some hookah. There you go. There we go. Took you, buddy. Let's go. Okay. Okay, fine. He blocked that. Yep, that's fine. No, she's gonna kick my ass now. Absolutely. Christ, dude. Fuck! The chip.
DJ.
Couldn't touch him. All right, here we go. Let's get my money. Let's get my money back. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Come on. Why is she not doing anything there? Oh, I see. That's to get these back. Ouch. The paint is special. Yeah. I think it's just removed. Oh, I didn't know she could do that in the air. Interesting. This means I can do some cancels, huh? Huh? Nice. This guy's good. I'm just bad. Yeah, yeah. We just keep hitting each other. Or evenly matched, I think that's what that is. Nice. Jesus Christ, dude. There you go. There's all the paint. Fuck, dude. No! What a joke. What a fucking joke. What a joke. Gotta be some lag shit. Now I'm just bored. I just know the end's coming. There we go. I'm trying to figure out some of her moves here. He reversed it. What a fucking game, dude. Ugh. All right, I can't let him get 3 in a row. Just can't.
Round 1. Fight.
There we go. Christ, dude. What? Can't block it. Ugh.
You're something else.
Just practice.
Fight.
Not even a wake up. Oh, there we go. Hold on. Christ, dude. Oh my god. Yes, I got him. I'm about to be pissed if that didn't get him. Yeah, she goes a little quicker, doesn't she? Oof. Oh, no. Oh, wait, hold on. He's got chip mode. Yeah.
Kimberly wins.
Oh, he's leaving? Loser! Loser! Can't handle a loss, huh? Destroyed you, brah. Destroyed you. Let's see what we got here. Oh my god, they got fucking Mega Man? What's the power battle? Oh, it's a fighting game. They had Mega Man 2. I was gonna nut. I was gonna play that for the rest of the night, huh? No fuck with Mayor Hagar. Come on. Oh, good job. Good job, Bread. White bread. This is Mary Hagar, baby. Bill Bull. Oh, shit. That's probably the most scary thing you could ever see in real life. Shirtless dude in suspenders holding a fucking lead pipe. You got the fucking Macho Man right here.
Ooh, coming at you. Oh, yeah.
Boom, baby. Didn't lose a life. Dude, I used to have this game on Sega CD. It was the best years of my life. Music's way better on Sega CD. Actually had like real instruments, CD quality. Oh shit. Ah, God. Nope! Fuck, dude. I knew he was gonna get me. Ooh-ah! Hit the floors, boys. Oh shit. Oh, come on. Some of these moves are hella cheap, especially when Andre starts doing his little butt jump on you. Designed to get your quarters. Sorry, pizza place. Oh, God. Let me get that orange. That's all I want. There we go. And whiskey. Orange and whiskey. Great combo. Come on. There you go. Oh. This fucker. That knife got me. You almost got it, Hagar. You have to get a little bit more excited if you want to reach it. Oh, you fucker! Oh my god. Elgato! Getting that nanner. The shaft? Is it part of the blue ring? One-foot diameter hole in his... Fuck. The hell? That's a diving spot? No fucking way. No, I haven't heard of that. You have a YouTube link for that? I think you're a mod, so you can post that shit here. Can I pause this game? Oh, okay. I hit that. There we go. Alright, let's check that shit out. Oh shit, it's not paused. Alright, let's just quit it. Communication error. Okay, great. Let's check this out.
It's time for me to get set up for therapy, and I use this room as my office. But the desk is over here, and so when I'm seated at the desk, this is the background. I have my therapy session, which is virtual, and I find myself looking really forward to.
In May of 1973, 8 divers were exploring a sinkhole in Australia known as the Shaft when something went horrifyingly wrong.
Oh my
This is their story.
Very interesting.
Today's video is brought to you by Babbel, one of the top language learning apps in the world. When I
Wow.
started this channel, I never anticipated how many unfamiliar names and words I would need to pronounce from places all across the world. Like, for example, many of the pronunciation months
Original.
is commerce. With all the laws and office giving it the copy of Adelaide distribution in the state of South Australia is really weird. The largest city is the city of Adelaide, just over 1 million people.
We're all a little crazy.
The next largest city is Mount Gambier at just 33,000. This makes the second largest city in the entire state over 40 times smaller than the next largest. In fact, the population of Adelaide is larger than all of the rest of the cities in the state combined, which is just kind of weird to think about. And so although Mount Gambier is technically the second largest city in the state, it's really just a small
That is kind of
city.
weird.
Despite its size, though, the city is considered to be the most important
It's right on the
settlement
coast,
in the
too.
so-called Limestone Coast region. It sits right on the border of South Australia and Victoria, just a few kilometers north of the southern coast. It also happens to have been built on the slopes of a literal volcano, which is
Oh,
also named
perfect.
Mount Gambier. Both
Water's
the city
gotta
and the
be
surrounding
nice and
area
clear.
are famous for some of these volcanic features, like the limestone topography, crystal blue
Warmer the
lakes,
water, it
caves,
is
and sinkholes.
easier to see through.
On the outskirts of the city are a bunch of farm fields, and these extend all the way to the shores to the south. One of these is just a small 5-acre area between Mount Gambier and the ocean owned by some dairy farmers known as Thompson's Paddock. In 1938, a farmer was on the field at Thompson's Paddock on a piece of equipment being pulled by his horses when all of a sudden one of his horses tripped and stumbled over something in the grass. The farmer thought that was weird, so he stopped his horses, got off the piece of equipment, and walked over to where the horse tripped. What he found was a hole in the ground about a foot across that he hadn't ever noticed before. He got down on his hands and knees to take a look into the hole, and to his surprise, the hole extended for what looked to be at least 20 feet down, and then at the bottom, he could see water. This on its own is kind of amazing and creepy, but this was only just the beginning. It's not clear how long the farmer
not
had
creepy
had
to
this
see
field
water
or
in
why
a
he
hole.
hadn't noticed the hole in the ground before, and no one is really sure if the horse had caused the ground to collapse or if the hole had always been there and the farmer just hadn't noticed. Either way, that leads to the next question. If the horse had caused the hole to open up, doesn't that mean that it could collapse even further and that the area around the hole was now at risk of collapsing? To make matters worse, he could see from the surface that the narrow opening extended for maybe 2 or 3 feet, but after that, the sides weren't visible. It looked like it widened out, sort of like an upside-down funnel. In a worst-case scenario, imagine someone had been walking the field and had accidentally stepped into the opening. They would have fallen 20 feet to the water below, and then because of the shape of the upper section, they would have had no way to climb back out.
Yeah.
All they've been able to do is tread water and scream helplessly.
That's like Ghostbusters
This
too.
was obviously kind of alarming for their farmer as well, because following the discovery of this opening, he decided to try to fill the pit with rocks. So over the next little while, he began to bring soccer ball-sized stones to the opening and just started dropping them into the water down below. One by one, the rocks would make a big splash and then disappear into the dark water, never to be seen again. They reached the first dozen rocks and they just kept disappearing. Then they dumped several dozen into the water. The dozens turned into 100, then hundreds, and there was still no trace of the rocks down below.
Put a bunch of
By
wood
the time
down
they
there.
eventually gave up, they'd probably dumped thousands of rocks.
Put some wood over there
into
and then cover the wood with
opening,
rocks.
And still, not a single rock could be seen down in the water. It was like the hole was bottomless. In the end, the farmer would just have to be cautious of the opening and hope that it didn't collapse any further. As you might imagine,
you build
this weird occurrence, and soon enough,
build a
people were
well
coming to explore the hole. It was eventually determined to be a limestone sinkhole, where slowly the water had dissolved the rocks below, leading to this large opening just a few feet below the surface. Eventually, this foot-wide hole was widened to be about 3 feet or 1 meter, so that could be more easily explored. Then, in the mid-60s, a diver was lowered into the cave opening for the first time.
No.
From the surface, he was lowered 23 feet or 7 meters before finally touching down on the water surface. And what he saw was that it was actually more like a small lake. Right below the entrance, it was narrow, but by the time you're at the water's surface, the room is already 56 feet or 17 meters wide. In addition to that, on a sunny day around noon, the sunlight shines directly through the opening and creates a sapphire blue beam of light that lights up the room and the water.
Shaft.
From then on, the cave was given the name the Shaft because of this shaft of light.
We can dig it.
From the water's surface, the diver began scuba diving down into the cave and found that it just continued to widen out the deeper and deeper you go. In this first exploration, he got down to about 69 feet or 21 meters before ending the dive and deciding to come back up.
It's so
But
awesome.
The craziest part was that from where he had stopped, he could see
all the rocks
that had dumped into the cave years before.
Holy shit.
All of those hundreds of rocks looked like a little anthill down at the bottom of this massive room, and they were still at least 50 feet from where he had stopped. The cave was later mapped to have one massive chamber where the rocks were located, and then 2 incredibly deep descending arms that extend out in almost opposite directions. The main chamber
That's
is
gotta look
460
heavenly
feet long and 260
diving
feet
that.
wide at its widest, and the top
Gotta
of the
look
rock is
heavenly.
118 feet or 36 meters
You never get
below
a setup
the
like that
surface.
unless you're in Hawaii.
Then from the main chamber, there's a tunnel that extends northwest to a depth of
Or inside of a
260
shipwreck.
feet or 80 meters.
Like
And then on
a-
the opposite side of
like a
that, there's
battleship or
another
something.
tunnel that extends all the way to 407 feet or 124 meters of depth. It's thought that these tunnels could stretch all the way to the southern shores as part of the intricate freshwater drainage system flowing through the mountains in the area.
Drainage.
There are also several cliffs, overhangs, and restrictions in each of these corridors that make for some interesting features on the way down. These features, coupled with the crystal clear water and the sheer size to explore, make it a caver's dream. Importantly, a really accurate map didn't get made until all the way in 1984, but already by a decade earlier in 1973, 8,000 dives had already taken place inside the shaft. During all of those dives, the full depth of the cave wasn't known and a full map hadn't been made. For all intents and purposes, it was considered to be bottomless. The newness of cave diving, the limitations of the then available equipment, meant that cavers just sort of went to the edge of the charted area and then stared off into the abyss, wondering how deep the cave went. In May of 1973, a team of 9 divers planned to make what they thought
73.
might be a record dive in the shaft. On the 26th, they all
Dude,
arrived
the
in Mount
technology in
Gambier and set up
73 is
tents at a
horrible
campground
for
near
scuba.
the famous Blue Crater Lake.
That's like
Their
Jacques
goal was
Cousteau
to reach
shit.
the edge of the so-called perimeter at 250 feet of depth. This is
I got to
essentially
dive
the
with
edge
that
of where
gear
the light from above filters
when I was a
through.
kid.
Any
My
deeper,
dad owned
the
it
angle
all.
of the ceiling obscures the light, and from then on, the water
horrible.
is pitch black. This also happens to be right around an area known as the drop-off. It's a point in the cave where the bottom is no longer visible from the edge above. That's what gave the shaft this reputation for being bottomless, because standing at the ledge, you can't see anything down below, but it clearly extends much farther. All 9 of the divers planned to make this attempt were dive instructors, but because this was a fairly ambitious undertaking, they planned to do a practice dive and set up some equipment prior to their real attempt. So, the following day on the 27th, they got to the farmhouse on Thompson's paddock, signed the guest book, and then drove into the grassy field where the entrance is located. They parked alongside the opening and then set up the famous tripod hoist system that many of you will probably be familiar with. This hoist is used to lower the divers into the water down below, and incredibly, despite having been widened, the hole is still too narrow for divers to be lowered wearing their equipment. It has to be lowered separately. On the way up as well, a wire ladder is set up for the divers to climb their way out. Once everyone was in the water, they were amazed to see just how big the room was already at the surface. Next, they set up something known as a shot line, which is what they were there to do that day. This was a line from the surface that was weighted and led directly down to the rock pile.
Yep.
This would make their descent smoother for the record attempt and give them more time to reach the edge. On the practice day, the deepest they went was about 200 feet, which was just around the perimeter of the rock pile and well within the light of the opening. While they were down there though, they could see the famous edge off in the distance, which was their goal. The bottom of the cave extended horizontally and then just disappeared. After finishing this practice dive and getting a feel for the cave, they returned to Mount Gambier to replace some of the batteries on their lights and refill all of their air cylinders. Then the next day on the 28th, they were back at the opening at noon, suited up and getting lowered back down. One of the divers, a woman named Joan, decided not to
those
dive
aren't
that
photos
day,
from
so
the
it would only be
70s.
8
Guys
of them
wearing a
instead of
dive
9.
computer.
She
on
decided
his
to stay up
wrist.
and help with supplies and make food for the rest of them. So the divers who would be entering the cave that day would be Robert, John, Peter, Gordon, Larry, and then 3 siblings, Glenn, Stephen, and Christine. The others all dived back down to the rock pile at 130 feet and then continued toward the tunnel where the ledge was located. At about 180 feet, Robert started to really feel the effects of nitrogen narcosis.
Yeah,
This is when the nitrogen from the gas divers breathe dissolves in the blood and creates a sort of impaired, almost drunken feeling.
Yep.
This was a bit earlier than he normally felt it, but it was already significant enough that he knew he needed to head back up a little bit to dissipate the feeling. Now is maybe a good time to mention that because diving and cave diving were so new at the time, the protocols used hadn't really been established like they are today.
Yeah.
There were a lot of amateurs who were participating in it who really shouldn't have been. Like,
Yeah,
for
you're right.
example,
You didn't have
these
to be
divers,
certified to
although they
dive.
were instructors, they only had experience in open water in perfectly clear, bright water.
Yeah.
The second thing is that there was no requirement to be cave certified. Anyone could just sort of dive wherever they wanted with minimal oversight.
Yeah.
But the final and most alarming thing was that these safety protocols were wildly different than what they are today. This group of divers planned to do a dive to a depth of 250 feet on regular air. If you're at all familiar with diving, you know how insane this is. Today,
yeah.
the maximum depth recommended to use
220?
regular air is just 130 feet.
No.
Beyond that, nitrogen narcosis starts to kick in and can impair your judgment
No.
and motor
It
function.
kicks in
At around
after
185 feet, the
80
air actually
feet.
becomes toxic and can cause convulsive seizures in some instances.
Yeah.
If you were to have a seizure at depth, your mouthpiece just falls out and then you drown.
Deepest dive I've done was 330 feet, and I don't recommend it.
So, taking all of that into account, there were now 8 divers in the water on regular air, already at 180 feet. Robert signaled to the others that he was heading back to the rock pile, and they signaled back to him that they were going to keep going. He then swam around the rock pile, circling it and checking the area for animal bones that might have sunk to the bottom. About 8 minutes later, he saw Glenn's torch coming
Yeah, we had regular air, then we had enriched air, and then we had pure oxygen blend at 15 foot.
toward him. By then, Robert was close to being out of air, and so was Glenn, who had been watching his gauges. The two of them caught up with one another and then surfaced at around the same time.
And helium, so trimix. You have to take so many tanks with you if you want to do that depth.
Larry surfaced around the same time as well, and then 30 seconds later, Peter surfaced and he had essentially no air left. He also said that he hadn't seen any of the other divers. All of a sudden, everyone's stomach dropped as the realization set in, especially Glenn, whose brother and sister were still down in the water with next to no air left. A few minutes earlier, the group that had continued on without Robert were swimming and taking pictures until they got to about 200 feet. Glenn and the others were swimming along a ledge along the bottom, and he saw his sister just a few feet away from him. Everything was normal, the light above was still bright, and about 5 minutes total had passed since they started their dive. Around this time, Glenn was feeling kind of groggy from the narcosis and decided that he'd gone far enough as well. He checked his gauges and saw that he was getting low on air and knew that since everyone had the same amount of air, they'd also be running low. To be on the safe side, he decided to head back up, but before he did, he wanted to signal his sister Christine to let her know that she should probably head up too. He went to tap her on the shoulder, but before he did, she started kicking her fins away from him and then out of reach. Not wanting to spend any more time down there, he figured they'd probably all follow along not too long after him anyway, so he just started up for the surface. Then he met up with Robert and the two of them surfaced together. Around this time is when all hell broke loose in the cave, and a combination of factors led to this being perhaps the deadliest cave diving incident in history. Right before Glenn started heading up, Peter was also feeling pretty impaired by the narcosis and wanted to check Glenn's depth gauge. He swam over to him, but Glenn started heading up before Peter could read it.
Even if you read it, you're so impaired that you can't make sense of it. That's the problem when you do those deep dives.
Peter sat there for a moment, scanning the clear water at the bottom, and then noticed 2 other divers moving towards the exit. He checked how much air he had left, and that's when he realized that time was up. Then he turned to where he thought the exit was and realized that the cave had gone almost completely dark, and he had no idea which way the exit was. That day, shortly after the group entered the cave, clouds moved into the area and severely limited the amount of light shining through the opening. Peter started swimming around, searching for the exit, but in just a few short moments, the area had become...
These dumb fucks. They didn't put a light at the start of their site.
heavily silted and divers were scattered all over the place. 3 of these divers had been grouped together near the deepest section any of them had explored. In order, Christine was in front, Gordon was next, and then Larry was in behind. Larry and Gordon checked their gauges and realized they were dangerously low in air. They signaled it was time to head up, and then in a panic started swimming almost directly upward rather than diagonally with the ceiling. In these limestone caves...
So yeah, that is the training, Cold Smooth. If you can't think, then you know you're fucked, right? So you basically, you try to go back home. That's it. Sometimes when you are oxygen starved or nitrogen enriched, so narked, basically you can't even make if you had like a box with a square and then like a square toy, you could not put the square toy inside of the box. You would just bash them into each other, right? And then that's when your brain goes, oh wait, I need to go up because I can't think anymore. So the training is, if you start to feel funny, that's it. You don't continue your dive. You go up until you stop feeling funny. Yeah.
Sometimes pieces of rock cleave off and create dome-shaped depressions in the ceiling. It's thought that the expelled gases...
You turn into a caveman. When I trained the sheriffs how to do blackwater diving, we would do a deep dive for one of their sign-offs. And during those deep dives, oh my God, it's like it's just like holding on to a roller coaster. Because you tell them all about it, what they're about to go through, and then no one takes it seriously until it happens to them. And then after that, you know, they see the light. But prior to that, it is just holding on to them to prevent them from going deeper. And then they want to throw fists. They think that you're a shark. They don't even know what the hell you are. You're some monster around them. Yeah. They say that they're okay as they continue diving deeper and deeper and deeper past their allowed limits. And oh my God, dude. If you don't hold on to them, they will die.
From the divers had collected in one of these pockets and created a mirror-like effect on the ceiling, similar to what the surface near the entrance would have looked like. In their impaired state, their flashlights bounced off this mirror, and in their panic, they thought they were swimming in the right direction. Then they would have swam directly up and hit the ceiling right above them. Gordon and Christine started frantically waving their flashlights around, terrified, looking for the exit. Right then, Larry's light went out. He dropped away from the ceiling for a moment, and miraculously, it turned back on, and because he had drifted down, he managed to see another diver off in the distance. He swam toward the diver, and then the angle was just enough for him to see the real entrance far ahead. He bolted for the entrance and surfaced right around the time Glenn and Robert did. Peter had also managed to find his way out of the silt and surfaced right after Larry. Upon seeing that 4 people were still missing, including his brother and sister, Glenn immediately grabbed a spare tank and dove back down to try to find them. He got to the edge of the cliff, 225 feet, and found his brother's flashlight and camera resting on the bottom. He also found that any further in was completely silted out. Visibility was basically zero. But desperately wanting to find his siblings, he went over the drop-off and into the silt. As soon as he entered the cloud, he couldn't even see the hand in front of his face, and he started to panic. He immediately swam back out and then to the edge of the rock pile, and then he just stared into the abyss for some time, hoping to see any sign of them. Eventually, he was forced to return to the surface. Peter went down following Glenn's return, but he also found nothing. By then, an ambulance had arrived, and everyone knew there was no hope of finding anyone alive.
Yep.
Shortly after that, police arrived and planned for a body recovery the following day.
Oh my god, Percy!
The new house.
The next day, police divers went down into the shaft and got to 200 feet, but found that the cave was still very silted out. They were already at the limit of their capabilities and weren't able to locate any of the bodies that day or the day after during a second search. Following the second search, police called it off entirely until they could get additional training from the Navy because the depth of the recovery was groundbreaking and pushing the edge of the training they had. This would take at least several months to get their recovery squad up to speed. In January of the following year, before the bodies had been recovered, the landowners let a film crew who were making a cave diving documentary enter the cave to do some filming. The crew had already filmed several of the others in the area and wanted to include the shaft as well. On the 22nd, they got down to about 50 feet of depth, and using professional lighting equipment, they lit up the cave so bright that it was like daylight inside. While they were getting set up, a technician was looking at two of his teammates when he noticed what looked like a third person behind them. Kind of freaked out, they went over to inspect the area and realized that it was a body in a wetsuit. They immediately stopped all filming and surfaced and called the police to let them know someone had been found. The next day, police retrieved the body, which was stuck under a narrow ledge just 50 feet deep into the water. They went down to 180 feet that same day and still weren't able to find any of the others. The one they did recover was later determined to be Stephen, one of the siblings. By March of that year, the landowners had become increasingly uncomfortable that there were still 3 people somewhere down in the cave, so they sought the help of some more experienced divers with better equipment. On March 9th of 1974, this team of divers went down and began a search of their own and would find a person lying on their back at 185 feet on the bottom. They also found another person directly underneath them. Then, 20 feet deeper, they found the final individual, the body of John, beneath a rock ledge. His body wasn't able to be recovered until a month later in April because of the depth and the way the body was wedged. Almost a year earlier, on that fateful day, it's thought that Christine and Gordon had run out of air while in the dome-shaped pocket on the ceiling. It's been suggested that they died holding one another, knowing they were out of air and there was nothing they could do. This is why they were recovered so closely together. It's not clear exactly who saw John, but one of the survivors mentioned seeing another diver swimming strongly deeper into the cave while everyone else was returning to the surface.
Yep.
This is thought to have been John, who was found the deepest in. It's thought that he was severely affected by nitrogen narcosis, and that's why
exactly
he was
how
going
it
in the
happens.
opposite direction. Finally, not much is known about Stephen's final moments. He was obviously found much higher than the rest of them along the ceiling instead of the bottom. When he was found, his buoyancy device was inflated, which kept him buoyant and stuck to the roof. It's possible that in the silt or in the dark, he tried to find the exit by floating to the ceiling and then crawling along it. He might have then run out of air before making it out. However, since no one saw him, we'll never really know his final moments. This accident, as far as I can tell, is the worst in cave diving history. And in the few years preceding this incident, there were several other fatal incidents in nearby sinkholes in the Mount Gambier area. The shaft disaster was the final straw and led to the establishment of the Cave Divers Association of Australia with the goal of regulating the industry to prevent further tragedies from occurring. With the benefit of hindsight, we know that these divers should not have entered the cave without specific knowledge of cave diving. It's also easy to criticize their use of air instead of a mix, but back then, specialized gas mixtures just weren't widely available.
Nope.
They also should have used guidelines to explore those uncharted sections to avoid getting lost when the cave silted out or when it became dark. And in fact, these divers knew that lines should be used, but decided not to use them because of the size of the group they had. They knew that the lines would likely get tangled, which would have been even more dangerous. In reality, for a dive like they did, they should have simply had a smaller group where lines could have been used. Thankfully, following the establishment of the CDAA and other similar organizations, the rate of cave dive deaths has been drastically reduced ever since. Hello everyone, my name is Sean and welcome to Scary Interesting. Thank you all so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you in the next one.
It's a great documentary. Even if it's not a true documentary, I think that is a that's a great just summary of what humanity is in a way. I think that the more the more curious people are and the less aware of what happens to your body with scuba diving, the crazier the story is. the more trained you are, the more you say no to things like that, right? Obviously, I would love to just get my feet wet around there, but I would never continue going further and further down. I would always, at least on the first dive, I would always take it so conservatively, where these guys just kept going and going and going, which is nuts. Did I show you? Did I ever show you the guy in, I think it was in Nigeria, that was left inside of basically his ship went down and there was like a body recovery mission? Did I ever show you that? Yeah. Dude, how crazy is that one, right? And they got him out, and then the dude becomes a master diver afterwards and joins the same company that rescues him. How amazing. Let me just pull that up. I just want to play a little bit of that. That was just so cool that they got the dude who didn't even know how to scuba dive off of a ship. Right? They're like coming out of the water inside the ship, heliumed out of their mind. This ship's like hundreds of feet deep. And this guy's got to be like suffering through hypothermia. You know, it was pitch black before a human was in there. He was down there for a long time. God, let's see how long it was since the ship sank. So it sank on May 26th. The footage was taken on May 29th. So this dude was underwater for 3 days. Like, you have to be a fucking savage to survive in these conditions. I mean, it's not like you have unlimited oxygen, right? There's no visibility. It was insane. Absolutely crazy. And they get this dude all they get him all tethered in, right? Breathing helium with them. And back to the dive bell that the people have to stay in the dive bell for days, maybe even a week, before their body can desaturate with all the nitrogen. Yeah. The ship's cook is alive and well. Yeah, look at that dude. You imagine just being this guy? Like, that is a fucking miracle and a half. Yeah. And like the whole time over the intercom, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, I will do that, sir. Doesn't even speak, a lot of English, but he was just going with it, right? He wasn't combative. He knew everybody there was there to help. Unlike the kids in the caves, right? There was a movie that just came out about that. I haven't seen it yet. I'm probably going to try watching that this week. But yeah, there's a movie about the kids trapped in the caves that the Navy SEALs had to basically get them all out by having them all passed out. See if I can find something nice here. See if I could find I'm gonna find some dive footage. Hey, who's that guy? Huh? This was their final test.
I'm just going to right over there. I'm looking to swim around here.
Oh, do you want to try some of the solid black ones?
their final test for the evidence recovery over in the Delta. So we tossed a handgun in the water. We tossed a few bullet casings in the water, and they had to recover it all. That's what you see. This is what you see on a blackwater dive. And he's still working his way down to the ground, or to the surface, or what do you call the floor of the area? Yeah. Let's see if I can. So he comes back up. Yeah, he's just testing his gear. And then he goes down. So you actually see the rope there, right? That's all the visibility you got. And in fact, the GoPro can see a little bit better because it's got a contrast, and it's not a... There's no extrusion in its visibility, right? It's not like both your eyes have to try to match what's going on. It's just one eye. So yeah, this plays games with you, man. Plays games with you. Yeah, this was the navigation test. This guy is just buried in silt. Just buried in silt. There's another diver coming down to ask him if he's okay. Yeah. And then on with the next one. I think that was actually... Is that me in the water? Let's see. Yeah. World would never know. But yeah, that is my face mask. So either I let someone borrow my face mask or I went down there to ask him if he was okay. Let's see if I can find something a little bit less nasty to look at. Let's find. The Fujikawa. Oh, that was it was about 40 feet deep. We didn't want them to train in deep conditions. The Fujikawa, though, is probably going to be like 180 feet. We'll see. We'll see what my computer says. It took us over a minute down to get there. And I'm not really holding the camera. I'm making sure people next... Yeah, that's 84 feet so far. I'm making sure people around me are okay. So I'm not holding my camera right now. That's my backup mask. I'm wearing a full face mask underwater. Water's nice and warm, too. Yeah, you hear my dive computer. It's saying, hey, you're going down too fast. And it's warning me now that I have to take a no deco stop to come back up to the surface. But I'm still working my way down. At this depth, you have to keep your pressure gauge in front of your eyes. Yeah, we're just riding the anchor line down. I'm taking other people down with me. Come on. These clips aren't labeled, so it's hard to tell what's going on. But I know it's the Fujikawa. Based off the folder that it's in. Yeah, there's other people with me. Yeah, and here's a ship. This is a Japanese either cargo ship or destroyer. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, this is gonna be the ship dive penetration training. So we take some students and show them how to enter ships. There's my split V fins. Telling him to penetrate down there based off of the instructions that I gave him at the surface of the ship. Better watch his goddamn fins. I think this might have been at like 130 feet. Watch your goddamn fins, bud. Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, God. Yeah, I definitely scolded him afterwards. So basically, he wraps the line around the ship, ties it, and that'll be his guideline for when he comes back up. Oh yeah, Patrick. This guy ended up becoming an instructor, but he was fairly new to the advanced dives at this point. Oh my god. And you could see how nervous he was. But yeah, that's the nitrogen narcosis kicking in. Yeah, you don't want to kick anything because it takes a while. Yeah, oh, I was using my alarm to talk to him underwater. I have an air horn that works underwater by vibrating. You don't want to kick up silt. You don't want to kick the ship. You know, these ships, they're so old that they can collapse at any time. So if you touch them, you could end up creating a environmental disaster, or you can have it collapse on other divers that are inside the ship. So, you know, something like a rope, a lot easier to hold on to than the ship itself. And obviously, you're not so heavy that you would make a huge difference. But if you start kicking around, you know, that's way more than being neutrally buoyant somewhere in a ship. He's kicking so much. All he would have to do is just inflate his BCD just a little bit. There's my dad down there. Right around here, it's my dad. He had both his hips replaced right before we did this dive. So basically, yeah, you set up guidelines, and then you have that for the next time you want to penetrate the ship. Yeah, the guy making a spider web. No, Dad wasn't the guy making a spider web. This is Patrick. The dude with the yellow fins is my dad. This guy was he was a spaz at the moment, but he learned a lot. He learned a lot on these dives. All right, let's see if yeah. Then I say goodbye to him and go on the tour. All right, so now we get some action. So all the color is from the light on my my camera rig. the deeper you go, the less color there is underwater. Everything kind of turns green. Oh, and I had a red filter on top of the GoPro. That's what we were testing out. Yeah. Let's see if I go inside the ship. Just artifacts from the ship kind of stacked up here. There's a couple of ships where you'd see a bunch of skeletons inside from the crew. Sections where you couldn't go inside. No, they the government of Micronesia, they go through every single article of clothing that you pack to make sure you're not smuggling anything back. Anything. This is their entire livelihood, so it kind of makes sense. But like, yeah, there's so many things you could think of wanting to take from these trips, right? It's just a shame that we dove with so many amateurs. It's nice when you have like a professional only team where you just don't have to worry about keeping your eye on folks. yeah, here's one of those bottles. Maybe I should have just brought some like Dad's root beer labels with me, right? Bring it back. Oh my god. I think that's what I'll do next time. I'll just start sticking Dad's root beer labels all over it. Didn't know Dad's root beer made gold watches. And skulls? They make skulls? Dad's root beer makes about everything. Now let me go. You hear me just taking very small breaths. So I can, oh yeah, I wanted to look through this smokestack. You can see that the sea claims everything. Yeah, there's a... Well, let's go back in time here. I think it's just a lead cell battery. Yeah. What else we got? There's gotta be some cool shit. Hold on. Is that a sea slug? Yep. Take a look at this slug, dude. Shit's crazy. Thing was huge, man. It's about the size of my arm. But you see how much of a wuss I am when I first see a wreck? I don't go in it for the first time and go, "Oh, hey, what's this?" You can go diving in just about any shape, but if you want to do long diving and deeper diving, you should do some cardio. Basically, you want to get your heart taken care of. You don't want to be going tired all the time. So the best exercise would just be long, just very long walks. Just want to do like 10,000 steps a day minimum, and then you can do long, deep dives. You don't have to do anything crazy, right? You don't have to do any powerlifting, right? You just want to control your breathing. Just want to make sure you're not taking deep breaths for everything you do. Because these dives, they go for a bit, right? You know, the more out of shape you are, the more air you consume to do the same thing. And back when I was doing this, I was in pretty good shape. But yeah, my dad was with me, and he would run out of air. And I was using a full face mask too, so that requires a lot of air to begin with. But until you get used to it, then you start breathing in and out with your nostrils instead of your, you know, like deep lung breaths. But let's see what we can find in here. We're inside the ship again. So I would have like 1,000 pounds of air when my dad would have like 300 pounds of air left. But he did have both of his hips replaced right before. About 3 weeks prior to, he had both of his hips replaced. Yeah, there's my dad down here. Yellow fins. Yellow split V's. He was bringing them up because they're taking too long. Oh yeah, for sure. We're just sticking up here, doing our little deco stops. You hear the computer barking at us. Beep, 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 beep. Little thumbs up at the end. What else we got? What else we got? There's got to be a... Up. Truck Lagoon. Let's go Truck 5. There's a submarine somewhere in here. I think it was day 4. Could be wrong. Let's see. Definitely not a submarine. Let's find it. No, it's the same thing. Oh, yeah, it's the folder I was just in. Let's go Truck 5. So many GoPro downloads. It's the Betty Bomber. Yeah, little airplane that didn't make the runway. This was at 90 feet. There's Pops. Oh, yeah, they do train. Astronauts do train in pools for everything, and I think they're all certified divers before they even start their training. But yeah, it's a great discipline. You know, if you're doing space travel, and you should probably do some like shipwreck dives first, just so you can know to not touch anything. You know how to control your breathing, how to monitor all your gauges, how to rely on your equipment, and how to overcome alien life. I mean, look at this, man. Inside a fucking dive bomber. This is a torpedo plane. That the Japanese used. You could see it in Flags of Our Fathers. No, not that one. The sequel to that one with the Japanese side. What was that one called? Letters from Iwo Jima. And then I was like, yeah, it's their final day here. Let me do something stupid. Let me do something stupid. I want to do something stupid. I don't have any students with me. Just an auxiliary dive. Let's get inside of this thing. Just telling Dad that I was going to go in there. Hand signals. And so the way that you maintain your neutral buoyancy is, well, first you would make sure that when you inflate your BCD, you're doing it slowly, and you're counting to 3 before you make your next adjustment. Your buoyancy control device, BCD. And if you take a deep breath in, your lungs will become a buoy, and when you exhale, they'll become a rock. So you have to control your breathing to prevent yourself from hitting the top or hitting the bottom. And you'll see, like, I'm kind of doing the math right here. I'm thinking, yeah, I could reach it. And then as that happens, my my regulator hose that goes to my full face mask got stuck on the airplane behind me, like right here. Yeah. And so I was just reaching behind me. Now I'm sucking in my breath because I don't want that hose to get cut on the airplane. And I'm holding my head like this and the hose onto the tank, and I'm just sucking in my gut. And then I come out of that small tail. It is so awesome, dude. You see my air escaping from earlier? Super fun dive. There's his dad swimming through it. He doesn't go through the same hole I did. He just comes out the side. Yeah, we're lucky that the Japanese cared a lot about their craftsmanship, or else there would have been a lot of razor sharp edges that we would have to worry about. This dude's a local. He gets paid in tips only by crews, and he takes us to points of interest, and he helps set the boat anchors. And he'll cut the oranges. He'll cut all the oranges. And watch this shit. It's like, that is what you mount your machine gun on right here. Couple sand dabs. Yeah, I don't think the pilot was lucky on this. She also became an instructor afterwards. But I never had to worry about her. And now we're just swimming. Because I was noticing like a line of debris. So I got a little curious. I was wondering what the debris all led to. So we're just swimming, swimming, swimming. We're about a quarter mile away from the airplane. Hopefully it doesn't take too much longer to see it. Yeah, take a look at that. Look at this. Right here. Got a radial crank right there. Prop. Fucking twice as big as a human. It's just beautiful. So awesome. Yeah, and then we found the other one too. Yeah. See. What else is some cool things, huh? Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Trying to. Which one is my? Yep, that's the one I'm holding. There's Irene. Oh yeah, yeah. Not too much going on that one. Hey, I mean, terms of service. There we go. So this was a shark rehabilitation center. Because I was an instructor, I could take people into the water with me. So what better thing to do on a honeymoon than introduce your wife to 150 wild sharks? Just waiting for her to get into the water. I was watching her legs. This is the guy that takes care of the sharks. He told us that he fed them in a couple hours prior. So none of them are going to be hungry. All right. And, well, I guess this when I hit the next start recording button. But yep. This footage made it to Shark Week because it's the very first time that white tip reef sharks were caught mating on video ever. That's a happy shark. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen sharks have sex before this moment. Right? You know, you always see like the other documentaries, right, where the lion mounts the other, you know, lioness, right? But yeah, these sharks, man, they're like half dong. And look at this shit. I don't want to get too close with my hands, you know? So I had this camera on a pole. So it was a little tough to control. They look like little Jim Henson puppets. He's like holding on to her fin too to prevent her from swimming away. And spent. I was doing the metal, then I realized that Hawaii was this, right? He's like, dude, we fucking got it. You're so excited. And it's just like nothing happened. I think I set this thing down. Oh yeah, I give it to the guy so he can take a selfie of us surrounded by sharks. I guess it's not a selfie, is it? Take a photo of us surrounded by sharks. Yeah, take a look at that. You can see why they capture some of these sharks. They want to make sure that they can get all healed up, and as soon as they're ready to take out, they do. They just take them, they put them back on a ship and release them. They don't stay in here for too long. But that's cool that there's like an entire center dedicated to, you know, healing these sharks. Couple parrotfish. You got a... No, I was gonna say that was a Mako, but it's not. There were a few Makos in this tank. Makos are super aggressive. You want to make sure that you stay away from them. And then obviously there's a couple hammerheads that you'll see in here. There was a tiger shark at the surface. It wasn't doing too well, so we were told to stay away from it. Yeah, it just stayed at the surface, kind of swimming by itself. It wasn't really getting along with any other thing. Look at this guy. These are GoPros, man. I just left it here to make like a screensaver for my desktop. These sea rays, they're fucking hilarious when you see them on the other side of like a window. You just see like a big smile on them. Kind of have like a puffer fish smile. Yeah, there's a white tip right there. But if you're around them for long enough, they'll come up to you and they want scratches. They get really itchy. That's why they dig themselves into the sand. Yeah, I love sharks. And then let's see. Turtle Reef. Pull that up. Because Winter was taking photos of. I was like, this is kind of boring, guys. Let's find something cool. Yeah, I don't know why. I think the first dive wasn't really that cool. Let's see. So I think it was like an intro dive for some of his students. Oh yeah, look at this. That barracuda. That eel. Yeah, it's not a barracuda, it's an eel. Spotted eel. Those are the guys you gotta watch out for. I'd be around sharks all day, but you get yourself an eel? Oh man, you better watch your fingers. So this camera is on a stick. Yeah. Then I get it out of its hair as soon as it starts opening its mouth on me. Let's see. Yeah, I think I come back because there's nothing else to do. These guys are so cool. Yeah, look at its tail right there. See that? See how it's like blended in? You're like, no, not really. It's not that blended. They're not like an octopus, but they do have some camouflage to them. But on the second dive, I think that's where the magic happens. We were chasing a turtle this whole time. We could never get it. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're still chasing it. Just end up looking at other stuff instead of the turtle. There was some manta rays out here too, but they're just so far away. Easier to spot them at night. They'll come up to you at night. Let's see. What do we got here? Yeah, nothing interesting. Come on. Gotta be something cool. This parrotfish going wild. Dive master saying come this way. Trying to find clownfish, I thought. I think that was the whole point of this dive. Nothing that cool. And you'll see, look, right here, this is called a safety stop. So there'll be a line down that reaches to 15 foot. And then you'll see other lines right here that are doing the same thing. That's so divers can, one diver can hold on to the rope, while the other divers hold on to other divers. And everyone just hangs out at that depth until they decompress, right? So the nitrogen leaves their body, all right? You don't want to do that at the surface because when you're at the surface, the nitrogen in your blood will expand. And if it expands, there's no way to get it out unless you decompress. By then, it's too late. You can't go back in your dive gear and get those like shards out of your blood. It hurts really, really bad. It can kill you. So just take your safety stops and you're fine. But if you have a dive computer, it monitors all that for you. You don't have to do any of the guesswork. And it runs a double algorithm, so it uses the most conservative tables. So it's either the Navy dive tables or the dive tables that are in the computer, and it goes by the most conservative one. So you're always safe if the computer says you're safe. All right, yeah, this is the fun dive. This is a good one. Yeah, this is basically it was a tsunami'd wharf, right? Big old water storm came by and beat the shit out of this fishing wharf, and instead of recovering it all, they turned it into a dive attraction. And so yeah, you're gonna see some sharks just hanging out in the wild. along with the frogfish. Frogfish is a fish that has legs. Oh yeah, look at this. Yep. Stop eating our friend. So I get a plan. I take my camera, I start extending the pole here, and then well, first I tell my wife about it, and then I extend the camera, and then I make myself a little bit negatively buoyant so I can get through these cracks, but then I take deep breaths to prevent myself from touching anything to control my descent. I want to get in these sharks' face. I want to get my camera right in this shark's face because it's hanging out with its two pups. Look at that. Dude, they're like just chilling. I'm trying to find a way to get in front of it. Yeah, it's locking in the extension pole. How often do you see that, man? In the wild. Alright, then I think we get to the frogfish soon. See. I think it's on the next clip. Oh yeah, my regulator broke. Yep, so I'm just holding on to it. The mouth guard, where like you put it inside your mouth, completely ripped. So it's just hanging on by a thread. So you see that it's like barely in my mouth at that point. So if it ain't free flowing, I'm fine. Yeah, look at this guy, huh? Like, what type of fish is that? Almost kind of looks like a squid. Without the hammer, without the club on it. Let's see if we can get to that frogfish, though. I barely capture it because it's so well camouflaged. Let's see. Little sea urchin. Those things decimate everything. We ate sea urchin afterwards. I didn't pet one. I did not. You always gotta watch out for them. You don't want to accidentally swim into one of those things. Not the friendliest. Not the friendliest of feelings. Come on. Yeah, no, that's Irene. Come on. Oh yeah, I think it's next to this guy. He's telling us to come over. And it's the next clip. All right, there we go. No? Where is it? Huh. It's a problem with these shallow dives is that they take forever. Come on. I want to see that frogfish. Yeah, we're just screwing around. This is all in one tank. Christ. Is it here? No, there's a shark there. Yep. Must have been earlier. Oh well, I'm not gonna find it now. But yeah, let me just pull up a photo of a frogfish. Unless it's this one clip. Oh, it might be. Yeah, come on, give me a frogfish. Give me a frogfish. Yeah, I think this is it. Yeah, he's pointing it out. I barely saw it. Look at that. See that thing? It's a frogfish. See this thing? There's its mouth right there. And there's its legs. It walks around. Yeah, dude. It looks like a Gears of War enemy. Look at its eyeball. See, it kind of looks like a frog's face. Especially with that eyeball. It's got like a lizard eye. And look, you see its feet? Look at that. It's like it's dug in. You see that? It actually has like little legs. It's not a fin that it uses to swim with. It's a leg. These fuckers, they walk like on beaches and shit to eat insects like a frog would. Or they just hang out here and they're so goddamn fast. These things are faster than your eyes when they bite something. I'm gonna pull up a frogfish. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's a hairy frogfish. Okay, here we go. Look at this thing. See how it uses its legs to like get leverage? Boom! It's gone. Let's do that shit in slow-mo. Let's do that shit frame by frame. All right, it locks eyes. All right, let's full screen this. Frame 1, frame 2, frame 3. There's nothing you could do if this thing wants to get you. Let's go and look at this dude.
Everything you know about mermaids
Is about to get blacker.
completely.
Okay.
This
Look at
hairy
this.
frogfish has better luck. She's an expectant mother and has more at stake than just an empty stomach. She tucks behind the coral and waits.
They think they're safe there. Done.
Her mouth balloons to 12 times its original size, creating a vacuum to suck in the prey. The entire process takes just 1/6000th of a second. Far too quick for the prey to react. It's the fastest bite in the animal kingdom.
Insanity. And then let me pull up the coral shrimp, and that's what I'll end this motherfucker on. You ever see these guys? The not coral shrimp. What is it? Shrimp gun claw. I thought it was the pistol shrimp. Giant mantis shrimp. That's what it was. Mantis shrimp. Look at this shit.
The peacock mantis shrimp. Otherworldly in appearance, there's more to this odd creature than meets the eye.
This thing's as powerful as a pistol.
It's a formidable predator. Its bizarre appearance is the result of 80 million years of evolution. With an appendage for every occasion, the peacock mantis shrimp is the Swiss Army knife of the marine world.
So we can see like 3 spectrums of light. I think that thing can see 18. I could be wrong about that. Let me look it up. Mantis shrimp eyes. Yeah, I could see ultraviolet light, can see polarized light. Trying to get the number here. Yeah, they see a special spiraling light called circularly polarized light that no other animal can. It's going to make me subscribe to get the rest of the answer. 12 color receptors. 12. Shit's nuts.
5 pairs of legs for feeding. 3 pairs of legs for walking. 2 pairs of antennae for reception. 10 gills for breathing. 2 eye stalks bearing an extraordinary pair of compound eyes. And even a set of windscreen wipers. But of its 34 appendages, it's those club-shaped limbs at the fore that make it a true killer. At just 6 inches, he punches well above his weight. His hunting strategy is one of brute force. Understandable when prey species include the well-armed and well-armoured, not to mention well-camouflaged. But camouflage is of little use when hunted by a peacock mantis shrimp. His eyes are amongst the most complex in the animal kingdom. While human eyes have just 3 colour
could've just watched this
photoreceptors,
video.
he has 12. With the capacity to see far beyond the human visible spectrum, very little escapes his attention. While the crab's defences are formidable, this seasoned brawler treats them with contempt.
Absolutely.
He's more than a little territorial and knows exactly who's moving through his patch. Especially those of the tasty variety. Unaware of the mantis shrimp's presence, the crab strays close. Too close. Shrimp's with the velocity of a .22 caliber bullet, the mantis shrimp's strike is the fastest in the animal kingdom. The assault is so fast that friction makes the surrounding water boil.
Yeah. Some people can actually capture light when it happens.
The devastating punch knocks limbs off the victim
and
delivers a quick death. With built-in cutlery at his disposal, his home-delivered crab meat meal is ready to eat.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Not so beautiful. Touching though. Yeah, so this guy could easily have eaten my GoPro. And my fingers there. What a dive. What a dive. Great thing to end it on right there. With the footage at least. Now let's get back into that skeet fighter. Hop in the story mode.
Street Fighter 6.
Oh, beautiful. World Star. Let's see if we can get some outfits, huh? Lao Mao. Sounds good. What are you playing lately? That's right, I'm doing Chun-Li moves.
Think you can dodge? Think you can dodge? Spinning bird kick.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stream on Twitch until they reverse whatever the fuck they just implemented. See that little hang 'em up logo on the lower right of my screen? If I do that on Twitch, they're gonna ban my account. So, YouTube it is.
Think you can dodge? Spinning bird kick.
Yep, fuck them.
Nice.
So what do you go? Talk to Chun-Li's students. Okay. Did you choose to become Chun-Li's student after being captivated? But yeah, have a good night, Cold Smooth. Says to my #1 fan. Just like a Johnny Cage fatality or friendship. Putting your heart into study under one master and honoring their craft is equally viable approach. Okay.
Spinning bird kick. Not good. Out here. Think you can dodge? Not good. Spinning bird kick. Spinning bird kick.
Oh shit.
Think you can dodge?
Get some, baby.
Hey, you.
I already talked to her.
Yeah.
I already talked to him.
Hey.
Oh, she's cute. Ah, okay. Adam, are you here? No, it's not here to talk. Anybody else here to talk?
Oh,
Greetings.
There we go. Well, out and about in the city, press RT and an attack button. There are more students over here?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I see. They're actually marked.
Hello.
Yeah, let's do it. I already did. Hold on. Oh. Huh? Huh? Ah. Ah, there we go. Beautiful. All right, let's do it.
Hello.
Here we go.
think you can dodge?
Oh shit.
Think you can dodge? Take that! Spinning bird kick.
Oh shit.
Spinning bird kick.
You're done.
Hey.
Mm-hmm. Fantastic. All right. Who else do I talk to here? Lee. Ben.
Sup?
Sup?
Final round. Fight!
Think you can dodge? There it is. Kept me waiting. Think you can dodge? Think you can dodge?
Oh shit. No! She whipped my ass.
Master.
No. I'm all the way over here? God damn. Gotta run all the way back. Hey, Orla, what you got?
Yo.
In game fight!
Spinning bird kick.
Oh, look at those interns.
Where are you going?
Come on, let's do it.
Engage!
Little motherfucker.
Not good. Spinning bird kick.
Yeah, she's here to collect Pokemon, huh?
Think you can dodge?
Oh my god.
Not good.
This chick's on fire.
Not good.
I need to get like some like Dalsy moves. Just start hitting them from across the map.
Think you can dodge?
Style rank up!
Fred. Nice. Chuli.
No. Hey. Hey. Mm-hmm.
That's great, lady. We're about to fight.
Not good. Think you can dodge? Think you can dodge?
Oh, she can do it twice? Alright.
Think you can dodge? Spinning bird kick.
Ouch.
Think you can dodge?
Oh my god.
Hey. Who are you?
Come on. Let's do it. You and I, we're gonna dance.
Spinning bird kick. Spinning bird kick.
Oh shit. There's 3 of them. Oh, and they're high level. Nice.
Think you can dodge?
Say what now? Oh god. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Holy shnikes. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god. I can't get through this way.
Check this out.
It's not the friendly side of town.
What's your problem? You should have
Engage! Fight!
Spinning bird kick on his leg. Spinning bird kick.
Bow, bow, bow. There we go. Talk to Chun-Li.
Hello. Really now. I want to ask you.
I can gift? What? Oh. Ten kicks, 10 hit combo. Canary Crate Game.
Well.
In the alley. All right.
Spinning bird kick. You don't disappoint. Rising uppercut.
Stewart.
Spinning bird kick.
Engage! Fight!
This blows.
This blows.
Level up!
Rising uppercut. Rising uppercut. Rising uppercut.
Come on.
Engage! Fight! Style rank up!
Spinning bird kick.
Engage! Fight!
What am I gonna do?
We have Fred Durst up there.
Spinning bird kick.
Ah.
Spinning bird kick.
Hey, what's up, Ashley?
Spinning bird kick. Spinning bird kick.
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay.
Round one. Fight.
Spinning bird kick. Spinning bird kick. Taking a dodge. Spinning bird kick. Spinning bird kick. Taking a dodge. Taking a dodge. Taking a dodge.
Woo! Perfect. Oh shit.
Taking a dodge. 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 Kept me waiting. What's wrong? Taking a dodge.
Double perfect.
This sucks.
What's your deal, dipwad? Mad Gear. All right.
Huh.
This game's got a day-night cycle.
Spinning bird kick. Spinning bird kick.
Yo. In game fight.
Spinning bird kick. Taking a dodge.
Great AI. Poor bastard.
Oh dear. Hiya. Oh yeah. Let's see.
10 boards.
功夫，预备，开始。
Spinning bird kick.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Howdy. Well,
Taking a dodge. Taking a dodge. Spinning bird kick. Not good.
Complete.
right on. There we go.
What's up, Kenneth? That pimp.
Spinning bird kick.
Ooh, get over here.
Flashing uppercut.
Yeah. That was gonna be that easy.
Yep.
That's one way to climb. Oh my god. What is that? Yeah. Don't know about that. Let's try and do a spinning bird kick.
Spinning bird kick. Spinning bird kick.
Hey, got a minute?
Hi there.
Influencer. And food tuber.
I see. Thank you.
Diggity, we doing this, info freaks. MadMaxTV.com.
All right.
Yo. Great. Thanks, dude. Oh yeah.
Game fight!
Spinning bird kick. Think you can dodge? Think you can dodge? Spinning bird kick. Out of here. Think you can dodge? Spinning bird kick. Think you can dodge? Spinning bird kick. Think you can dodge? Think you can dodge?
TV dancer.
Engage! Fight!
Spinning bird kick. Spinning bird kick. Spinning bird kick.
Engage! Fight!
Spinning bird kick. Taking a dodge. Spinning bird kick. Spinning bird kick.
Hey.
Taking a dodge. Spinning bird kick.
You motherfucker. Pulls out a knife on me, huh? Woo. Get some. Ooh. Hey, 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 hey.
Spinning bird kick.
Engage! Fight!
Where am I? There we go.
Spinning bird kick. Spinning bird kick. Spinning bird kick. Spinning bird kick.
Nice.
Come on then.
It's pretty slick. Oh, they're coming.
Spinning bird kick.
Engage! Fight!
Spinning bird kick. Going easy on me. Come on then. Hell?
Hey.
Engage! Fight!
This is alleyway is packed.
Get me waiting. Come on then. What was that? The hell? Spinning bird kick.
Engage! Fight!
Taking a dodge. Spinning bird kick.
Now rank up!
Whoa, hold up there, Buster. This is Mad Gear Turf. If you ain't got business, point yourself in the opposite direction and get lost. Huh? You do have business? Pfft, like I care. Shove off.
Final round! Fight!
Come on. Bring it.
Don't you run. Taking a dodge.
You okay there?
Taking a dodge. Spinning bird kick. Spinning bird kick. Spinning bird kick.
Messing with the wrong
Damn
honcho.
it! You'll regret this!
Yeah, sure will. Just like your mother.
What are you doing here of all places?
Found them!
Yeah!
Get him.
Look out!
Final round! Fight!
Oh, that was quick.
Spinning bird kick. Think you can dodge?
Oh my.
Think you can dodge? Spinning bird kick. Spinning bird kick.
Get some.
We've both gotten a lot stronger. Our coach was right. If we stuck together, it really could have been something. I'm really sorry. I still have something important I need to do.
Found him!
Damn it, no time to explain.
Hey, you!
Stay away from me, got it? You didn't see me, just get out of here!
I saw you though.
Hey, you uglies! Over here!
Get back here!
Ooh.
Hey, punk. You know that guy? You got
Yeah.
something going on with him?
Mm-hmm. I mean, no.
Man, whatever. That guy was carrying a bag that looks like this, right? Right? This is something very valuable that belongs to us. He just stole it.
Punk ass.
So you're gonna tell your buddy to bring it back safe and sound. If you don't know him, then you're gonna have to do us a favor. You get me? I want you to find that guy and give us back what's ours. I really don't give a shit if you two are friends or not.
Huh?
We want
Language.
that bag back, and we want it now. So get it done, or you're a pig slut. Now get your stupid ass moving. You understand? You ain't gonna have a moment of peace in this city until we get that bag back.
All right.
Level up! Clear!
Listen up, punk.
I like her. Aw. Keep switching my profile on me.
You're looking good.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Great job out there.
Damn, you want to make you let the tell the tale? I mean, like, don't the locals try to steer clear of the place? You got guts. Got no problems walking into the belly of the beast, huh? Have you ever considered that you, I don't know, might freaking die? But hey, you got a death wish that'd make for some dope content. Oh man, I can see it now. So, the title of today's video is Death Wish Fighter Can't Stop Living? What's up, info freaks? Yeah. Talk to the police. Active buff. Oh shit! Fucking Roombas over here, huh? Jesus, trying to talk to the police over here. Billy Kid.
What is it?
Huh?
Yeah. Thanks. Chinatown. Let's go.
There you are. You shouldn't be here. What are you looking at? Spinning bird kick. Come get a spinning bird kick. Spinning bird kick.
Not bad. There you are.
Yep, here I am.
Spinning bird kick.
And there you go.
Spinning bird kick.
Thought I'd be able to find something over here. Oh, I see. I see. Let me cross. Ah, dude, this little controller makes it a little tough with these modern controls. You can't switch to classic for this mode. It's so stupid.
Spinning bird kick. Spinning bird kick.
Let's wait for it. Starts again.
Spinning bird kick.
Oh, okay. Ginger super oil.
Spinning bird kick. Take a dodge. Spinning bird kick. Not good. Not good. Take a dodge.
Going up.
Scared?
Yeah. Terrified.
You what? Speak of the devil.
Lost or something? What's your deal?
What do you want?
Who are you?
Engage!
Oh, back. Alright, my dog wants me. I'm going to probably call it right after this fight. Oh, girl's home!
Spinning bird kick.
You giving up already?
Spinning bird kick.
Yeah? I wonder why he's so excited. He came up here and he's just staring at me like, I did something wrong. Am I in trouble?
You ran outside?
Oh boy. Fantastical. Alright. Well, you guys have a good night. Thanks for watching, and catch you later. Peace. The out. Boom, baby.